Hey, what's up, you guys? Franco is about with another episode. Not me, but Jefferson in season 1 of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, episode 39. San Antonio Spurs at Los Angeles Clippers. But they gotta be careful. This person, and he's good, named Murray or Murphy, something like that. But he's good. You gotta be careful for him. Enjoy yourself.
I call him Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy.
In Season 2, we introduced the Play Your Way to 2K TV Challenge, where the player that delivers the most impressive triple-double with our cover athlete Luka Doncic gets a chance to be on 2K TV. Well, you voted, and here's the winner.
The reason I decided to do
the Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The guard pair, Murray and White. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, George in the front court, along with Leonard. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson. And it's MP in at the 5. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win.
Here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he is partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. Makes sense they would work together.
Pass to Jackson. MP against White. Lets the 3 fly, and it's MP with the 3. MP's got 5 now.
Showing some touch from deep there. When MP gets a chance to take the 3, he's all over.
Here's Bates Diop. Murray outside. For the 3, and it's sent back by George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bledsoe finds MP. Into the lane. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Here's Pirtle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Bates Diop. He's covered by Leonard. And they get it. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Here's MP. And Pirtle pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Bates Diop. Lays it up off the glass.
Diop, assisted by Derek White.
The Clippers in the lead. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Call to the Spurs.
Now Murray. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Pirtle. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on Jakob Pirtle.
Team foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Elbow shot is on the way. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And there it is for him.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Murray, the pass to White. Murray right side. Pass to Bates Diop. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His first personal
The
foul.
defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Brent, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standings?
I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run, where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. Pocket 6. Here's Murray. And it's MV with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
To the inside, Leonard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, you can be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
White the pass to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson outside. Passes it to Murray. Over Bledsoe. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Clippers leading by 3. And here is MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Pass to Bates Diop. And there's the pass to Murray. Johnson with it. Over George. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by 5. MP looking around. And the dunk by MP.
Watch how MP flusters the defense with the dribble move, getting himself the shot he was looking for.
Murray against Bledsoe. Offensive rebound. Young. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP with it. He's got 15. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Derek White. Spurs trail by 9. Now here's Murray. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Bledsoe.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Good on the bucket. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Vassell, the pass to Murray. Over Bledsoe. Murray, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Walker against George.
Lonnie Walker IV.
Clippers leading by 11. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
With the drive, and MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 4. From deep, Walker. The rebound by Paul George. Jackson kicks to MP. From outside the arc. No good there. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Vassell. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Zubac, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Eubanks. Spurs working the ball around now. George against Walker. Here's Young. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But, boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective, and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the paint, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
1:39 left here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Young.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
George finds MP. Back to George. Off target at the rim.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Young's shot is off.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here's MP for three. Kept alive. Zubac. Man passes to MP. Fires the three. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Eubanks the pass to Murray. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Here he goes. To the wing right side. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. And it's Walker penetrating. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that one's good, George.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Murray. From downtown. Not going to go that time. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Clippers lead by 21. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Clippers. MP's checked in for Marcus Morris. Paul George comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Terrence Mann. Young's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Paul George. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe. Then it's MP. And it's Zubac in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Johnson. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jackson trying to break free, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 28 points for the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Walker against Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Walker.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the middle. Here's Young. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's MP, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Young pass to Eubanks.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Zubats against Johnson. Young in the corner. That one wide left.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kicks it out to MP. There's the triple. Good on the triple. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside, Young. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Young's got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
A 3 from MP. Rebound San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Walker against Jackson. Murray right side. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Bledsoe. MP against Johnson. MP dishes to Jackson. On the wing, MP. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bates Diop in at the power forward. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 9 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
that
foul.
One on Jakob Poeltl.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Bates Diop. He feeds it to Pirtle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
MP against Pirtle, and the dunk by MP.
Not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And MP throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
White, good.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Jackson in the corner. Back to MP. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul.
But he has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
And both free throws good for MP. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Murray. Over Bledsoe. Murray, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's MP. The rebound by Johnson. Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now the pass to Pirtle. Here's Bates Diop. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And here is MP. He has 40 inside. Off with the layup.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Johnson kicks to White. Pass to Pirtle. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Clippers leading by 22. Bledsoe passes to MP. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it. And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Eubanks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shots good by Walker.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
MP passes to Zubac. Count that one. Zubac has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
15 foul.
Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That one on White. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there. You wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
MP dishes to George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George will take those opportunities anytime he can get them. A nice dunk there.
32 seconds left to play in the third. White the pass to Eubanks. Back to White. Driving to the basket, and he finishes nicely on the layup. White's got 5 points so far. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Los Angeles. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
White, good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
MP getting it done for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Let's move the ball. Let's swing the ball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bledsoe is out there with Johnson. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the 3.
You want to pressure up on McDermott even when he doesn't have the ball. That time when he caught it, ready to shoot.
Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 47 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Forbes. They get the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And have to appreciate the hustle from MP, running a great route in transition and being rewarded for it.
Passes to Jones. Here's Young. He's guarded by Johnson. Young's shot is off. The Clippers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. MP passes to Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Pass to McDermott. Young with the ball. Johnson outside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Down low. There's Winslow. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Jones, the pass to McDermott. Spurs passing it around. Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Jones. 5 on the clock. Over George. Another shot. Young's shot is off. The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The pass to Bledsoe. Now George. MP outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
There's Winslow. Winslow. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For three, Forbes. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Young against MP. Drives to the hoop. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the dish to MP. Johnson in the corner. And here's MP for 3. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. And Young kicks to Jones. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Here's McDermott. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to MP. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Bledsoe against Jones. Pass to Forbes. To the paint. Here's McDermott. And the rejection by MP. George with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. So it's the Spurs now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
3-point match.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
That's his second.
Oof, he's at a dismal.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Now, you face some criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about scoring than winning games. Now, how do you respond to those criticisms?
Watch the games.
That's it?
Yeah, watch the games.
Okay. Thank you.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist, body crazy curvy wavy beat. Lil waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist, body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Lil waist, body yaddy.
like.
I play the game's vendor. He raps West Anderson, directing these beginners to an SBS. I lead a sucker fist to the pretenders, made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I was doing with my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Design the rise from Mr. Business. Kids art dippers like shimmers. See the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. Miss the best it gets. Owen, 2296.
Was kind of difficult to get. I played 12-minute quarters and everything, but I'm just surprised that I got voted. I feel it's based off my points. I play 2K all the time. I don't usually go to like the park and stuff like that due to the builds I'll be making. They're just odd builds, but I do play a lot.
A breathtaking view of Memphis, Tennessee as we get ready. Well, Candace, already someone who can dominate on certain nights. What do you think Ja Morant needs to do to reach that next level?
Ja Morant is a guy that attacks the rim, and he gets to the basket even at the size that he's added. If he's able to add a little bit more muscle, I think it will make him that much more durable. And I also believe that, you know, if he can consistently hit that outside jump shot, he's going to be a threat for years and years and years to come.
Well, he's one of the game's great young stars. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's MP in at the center. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson gets the bucket.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Count that one.
And Gatorade is looking to partner with the best in the NBA. So it's only natural that they made a deal with MP. Hey, BA, I'm getting thirsty just talking about it.
Oh, me too, man. Where's my ice-cold Gatorade, Grant? Seriously, great to see MP get an endorsement. Here's Morant, following the score by the Clippers. Down low. Adams against Bledsoe. Adams, shot's good.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
George passes to MP. And there's the drive, and MP throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup.
The way Morant draws defenders' attention, that passing window is going to be there for him every time.
Bledsoe, the pass to MP. To the middle. Here's George. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Morant. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertaining. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make the WNBA.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Bledsoe against Morant. Over Bledsoe. Morant, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's George. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Melton on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Melton passes to Adams. Adams double team. From deep, Melton doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Yep, count it.
Off the pick. Morant's so decisive when he gets any kind of space.
The Clippers in the lead. Inside. And there's Leonard on the assist by MP.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Melton passes to Adams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Good. MP's got 11.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Morant with it. Now guarded by MP. Outside for Brooks. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Now here's Morant. He had 37 points in the win against Houston.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the inside, George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Melton. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Adams. High arcing shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Good on both. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Now you have to avoid being too physical with MP. He just does a terrific job there getting the defense to overcompensate.
And both free throws good for MP. Wasn't always this way, but when the Clippers come to town now, it's a hot ticket, Candace.
It is a hot ticket. You have fans that are excited in the city of Los Angeles rocking Clippers jerseys in L.A.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Bledsoe, the pass to MP. Launches it. Here's George. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Anderson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
And they got to the line at a good clip. Couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Back to Morant. Pass to Melton. Now here's Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Leonard finds Bledsoe. Now MP. Now George. Brooks defending. George passes to MP. Fires from deep. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Morant. Morant with the flare!
And if you're a fan of Morant, or even if you're not, you have to appreciate that. We're witnessing greatness.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP with it. Checked by Brooks. And the jam by George.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 8.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And with the new CBA, the WNBA reducing free agency restrictions for players. Candace, what effect do you see that having?
Well, this is going to empower players to be able to go and play for organizations they want to play for. It's very important to understand that this is a job. This is exciting, and you know, it is important to be a part of an organization that you want to. And so I think that this will just continue to empower players.
And, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a little buzz around players going from one team to the next in the offseason. Now here's Anderson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Houston. Here's Jones. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP against Clark. MP, that one's good. MP's got 22.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Jones with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
Jackson out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's MP. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Knocks it loose. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, you know, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good points. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morant. Following the score by the Clippers. Shoots over Bledsoe. They get the rebound. Basket counts. Tillman's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
George passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Once again, MP scoring. If I was his teammate, I'd give him the ball every possession.
Pass to Melton. Back to Tillman. Good D by MP.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The rebound by Melton.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Tillman. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Xavier Tillman at the line for 2.
And he makes a first.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Jackson, he's checked in for man. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. MP left side. That one a little long.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Pass to Brooks. There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. Here's Tillman. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson down low. Leonard defending. Jackson can't get it to go. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
A minute 4 left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Melton outside. Jackson against Leonard. Shoots from 12. And it's MP with a rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
He takes it in. And MP throws it down.
Taking initiative on the drive. When MP sees a lane open up, he rips right through it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Takes a 13-footer, and the shot falls short that time. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And he drives in, and Morant clears the board. Pass to Tillman. Ooh, a two-handed power slam!
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
MP. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's MP making things happen for the Clippers. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson, and it's MP in at the 5 spot.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for LA. MP taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. Oh, hey! How about that?
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. MP no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at about 44% so far. To the middle. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Morant. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And here are the Grizzlies now, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's MP. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Melton finds Morant. Drives to the... Ooh, that's something else, man.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Jackson pass to MP. MP throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Adams. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Leonard's shot's good.
Nice dime by MP off the pick and roll. He draws the defense's attention and then just flicks it away.
Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I'm always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. He's so smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Here's MP. Oh, the swat by Adams. They retain possession, and he recovers it, and he recovers it.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
And Melton, here we go. Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. You know, Doris, with Kawhi, the career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient #1 option.
Timeout call. Memphis. MP really making a difference here.
And I think a new plan would be a good...
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
MP outside. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter here.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Melton outside. Up top, Jackson. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Jackson's got 9.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Ibaka, good.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Moran against Jackson. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
MP drives in. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Up top, Morant, defended by Jackson. Now Morant, 24 points for him. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it up and in. Brooks has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
15 foul. Shooting for LA. MP at the line for 3.
And he can't get the first one. And the Clippers making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And so it's MP making things happen for the Clippers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Xavier Tillman, Jackson out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Poke loose. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Bledsoe. Pass to MP. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Brooks. Now here's Melton. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Bledsoe against Morant. We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
MP drives in, and the shot goes down. MP's got 43 points. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now here's MP. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I just love when MP goes in strong like this. Just daring the defense to get aggressive with him.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Morant against Bledsoe. Melton outside. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jackson against MP. Good work defensively by Brooks. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Morant. Driving to the basket. Morant with the slam!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's MP. The 3. And the Clippers miss again.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Brooks. Shoots over Ibaka. They get it again. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. MP finds Leonard. MP against Brooks. Back to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Adams checked in for Memphis. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George has checked in. Melton against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Melton passes to Jackson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there. Refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Pass to MP. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting for
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the The second free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Down low. Here's Melton, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Now here's MP. Back to Jackson. On the wing, MP. Brooks defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul for the team foul.
First free throw is good.
MP. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Melton. Melton's got 7 assists in the game. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Jackson, pass to MP. Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
14 foul.
First one falls.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And both free throws good for MP. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Melton. Pass to Morant. Jackson down low. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Melton with the ball. Pass to Adams. Now here's Jackson. George defending. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's MP, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. That shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. On the wing, Brooks. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for Memphis.
And the technical free throw is good. Zubats, he's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Jackson finds MP. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Adams checked in for Clark.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Coming onto the floor.
And an intentional foul right there.
Steven Adams.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6.
That's his 4th personal foul.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're losing by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Here's Merrill. That's Ibaka defending. Memphis the rebound.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
from deep three-point range. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
All right, so do you think you deferred to your teammates just a bit too much in this one?
Nah, I let to set up my Kings to help them shine. That's what I'm all about, man. Look, what could be better than that?
Well, it just looked like you passed up some solid scoring
I
opportunities.
think you need to check.
Hey, y'all. I got to talk about this interview MP gave to my boy, Frank Valentine. First of all, nice scoop, Frank. You did good here. Second of all, I told y'all this relationship is doomed. Dirty laundry in the press, finger pointing, complaining. Speaking of which, now I'm hearing MP wants out entirely. Does this surprise me? How do you salvage this relationship between him and Coach after all he's done, and so publicly? I know I wouldn't want this YouTube star on my team after all that. I hate to say I told you so, but if the shoe fit, wear it. This was a bad idea on day one, and it's a bad idea today. If I'm Harvey Lesser, I cut my losses and trade this kid immediately. He's not worth it.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Yeah, little waist, body crazy, little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never.
Anywho, I'm Flag Roger with Jason Jefferson doing one full job, 3-game winning streak, and they will play no Pelicans tonight after NXT is over at 10 o'clock. They will play at 10 o'clock. Don't miss it, gonna be great. I'm Flag Rodriguez, and peace out. Peace.